Hey, babies, welcome to ProbablyRayDraws, the series where I, the perfect Renaissance man, will show you how good I am at drawing. I'm not going to teach you how to draw, but I will draw because I'm so good at it. And not only that, I have some special announcements because today is the last day of the week of Prubs. It has been good, it has been fun, not really, but all good things must come to an end. The week of Prubs will return, don't worry. I just don't know when. So first of all, we're gonna want to draw some sand because it's the summer. We're just gonna want to do a rough sketch of the sand shoreline thing. Cool. And now we're just gonna go for a darker color. Simple to I just woke up. To represent the little specks of other stuff that you see on the page. You know, stuff like broken beer bottles and darker sand. The ones that the whiter sand don't like playing with. This guy is like this color, but it's gonna look. I'm gonna make it a bit darker, just cause, for reasons. This is gonna be the foundation for our lovely little sky. It's a bit blue right now. It just looks like sponges underneath the sea, but it's gonna get somewhere. Don't worry. Now I haven't seen the sunset since ever. I haven't really left my house since the summer started. But I'm gonna pretend that I know what it looks like. Because I'm just that good. So, since it's a red, okay, and we're just gonna wanna, with our little brush, we're just gonna like start making that orange. Alright. So now we're gonna work on the orange, because orange is a sunset color. So we're gonna want to emphasize the proper color gradients are a good thing by drawing a little darker part. So water it's like a straight line. It never really like moves at all, because that's not what water does. It doesn't like moving. Water can get pretty lazy sometimes, at least that's what I remember from it. And it's just gonna look like that. That's just how it looks. And sometimes, because water, it stays still so often, it gets these little lines. I call these stretch marks. They're white. Once the sun sets, it goes down, and when it goes down on the paint. Now, you're gonna want to represent this by drawing orange, because it's down. Now, many people do not know this, but the sun is actually really smart. And it likes wearing glasses sometimes, because sometimes it hurts its eyes because of how bright it is. Albert Einstein also did the same thing, because he was so bright. It would hurt his eyes because he was too smart. I'm gonna draw the glasses right here, a little smile, because the sun, he's a happy dude. He knows, alright? He knows that we revolve around him, and that's why. And now we're just gonna want to blend together these colors and remove some of these lines. We're just gonna want to lightly brush over. If you didn't know, all colors happen because of light, and light is really fast. Light is very proud about its speed, so they often race other light particles in order to reach your eyeballs first. True fact. Cool. Now, red doesn't properly do purple, and you know what goes into purple? Blue. Red and blue make purple. If you didn't know that, you should go back to art school. Or actually, I think this is something that they teach in actual school. You go back to actual school. That's why the sun sets are purple at the top, because the red is a bit slower than the blue, so it takes a while. So when it actually catches up to the blue, like, it becomes purple. Yeah, and then the blue is like, man, you caught me. It's a very serious moment of embarrassment for the blue, but you know, we all have those moments. Don't worry, blue part of the sky. And then we're done with that. But this scene's missing a lot of things. One thing that it's like in the mist is a mat. You see mats at the beach a lot. Matthew O'Hara, Matthew Perry, Matthew Como. You see Matthews a lot at the beach. So you gotta draw a mat right here. We're just gonna start with this foundational line, a little jaggedy jag. And then we're just gonna want to fill it in with our paint booking tool. It's a professional artist tool. That way we can save time, because artists are busy people who will have no free time. I'm just gonna draw a light maroon shirt. I'm gonna go for that blue, because I like blue and red. It's a good combo. You know who else likes blue and red? Mario. And look where he is. He's rich. Now we're gonna want to go back to like a lighter brownish, sandyish color, because that's my favorite type of color of pants. And now, if you watched the first video of the week, you're gonna know that I released a pair of Prubs sneakers, so we're gonna draw those out. But we're just gonna want to fill it in a lot. Careful about being too hasty about art. You can't rush art unless you want to. Now, I'm a fan of smaller details, and I'm sure a lot of people are too. So we're just gonna want to make a small white circle here for the official Prubs branding. And not because of some other clothes brand that does it too, no. That's a copyright infringement. If you see anyone who puts a white circle down there too, tell me who they are, that way I can sue them. Right? Because that is official Prubs branding. Now I have curly hair, so I'm just gonna want to make some circles. I also don't appreciate man buns, I just have really thick hair. And after that, we have a face. Now, one eye may be bigger than the other right now. And that's fine. This is to achieve a 3D-ish effect on a 2D scale. And even if you were far away, you wouldn't even notice that the eyes were different sizes. Insert first week of Prubs. And then we're gonna go into a control layer. You can't do this if you're not a digital artist. If you're not a digital artist, you need to draw it in the bandwagon. And then there. Now you can download this image down below, and I have a couple major announcements to make while I'm here. So thank you for riding out with me on the first week of Prubs. We went through a lot together, some new releases, some new announcements, all greatly exciting. And I've decided that instead of making a monthly or a weekly schedule that I can't hold up to, it'd be easier for me to just randomly upload whenever I want to, and then have a week of probes at least once a season. I think that's the best course of action. So if all holds out, you could expect a new week of probes sometime in the middle of the autumn season, because I had missed out on a lot of videos due to time constraints. Thank you, YouTube, for taking down a video 3 times for copyright strikes. It's been epic. And to remake that video a lot, and at the end of the day, I had to shove out the last gaming video I was going to put in. It was a GTA 5 video, and I'll put it in some other time. But right now, that's not the time for it, because sorry, too late, and I don't really care that much. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for not subscribing. Comment, that way I know that people are watching and it's not just me watching it 10 times over and over again. And if you want to take this picture home or hang it up on your wall, you can download it, the link below. Not really. Anyways, thanks for watching. Sayonara.